guys, so I'm making a new video. I'm sorry about the lack of uploads. I've been uploading on anything on Stardust, not on here, and I deeply apologize. But speaking for that, I'm going to do a video explaining to you guys how I personally review a film and how certain people do it that I don't really agree with. So basically, how I review a movie. For example, the movie I enjoy reviewing the most, and everyone seems to love me reviewing, is Cornetto films. And here's the thing. I watch movies. I don't watch a movie just once. If I'm going to review it, I'm going to watch it multiple times in the same day. So, like, say if I'm reviewing Shaun of the Dead, I'm going to watch it once, write down everything I noticed, watch it again, and then watch it again 3 times. The reason why I do this is because, I feel like if you watch it just once, there could have been a little detail that you missed that could have completely changed the movie. Like, completely changed it. Like, small details actually help out a movie. Really does. Like the small jokes in like in the Cornetto films, like Hot Fuzz, Shaun of the Dead, The World's End. Those small jokes are actually funny, but you can miss them on your first time watching it. So that's why I watch. If I review a movie on Stardust, I watch it over and over and over again. It helps out with the review. It helps out if I miss something. Rewatching it, I can notice it, and I don't care if it's a long. I've rewatched Schindler's List 3 times in a row, and by God, that was torturous. I mean, it's a good movie, but it's 3 hours long, so I sit there for 9 hours watching the same movie. I also did it with Lord of the Rings Extended Edition, watching each film 3 times in a row in different days. I watched the first film 3 times in a row on the first day, the second film was 3 times in a row the other day, and then the day after that, I watched the third film 3 times in a row, which was 4 hours long. 12 hours. So, I mean, reviewing for me isn't easy, but I love doing it. So, I would gladly sit there for 12 hours watching a movie over and over again. Another thing I look out for is directing. You can tell if there's sloppy directing in a movie. Look at something like Suicide Squad. Well, that's mainly the editing department, but it still has sloppy directing. You know, Look at something like The Nun. I mean, those movies had poor direction. And because of that, this movie suffered. But let's look at a movie like Die Hard. Die Hard, great direction, and look what happened. It is an action masterpiece. John Wick has great direction, and look how that turned out. Also, look out for acting. I think acting can change a movie completely. You know, I mean, Game of Thrones could have sucked if it wasn't for all those awesome actors in there. I mean, Peter Dinklage does a fucking fantastic job in that. Um, The Conjuring could have been a sloppy mess without its convincing actors who played in there who actually convinced me they were in that horrible situation. Also look at those screenwriting. I think a script has to be tight in order to be a good film. Um, like again, the Cornetto trilogy has great scripts, and you always have to be on the lookout for those things when reviewing a movie. But the most important thing I can tell you guys is to do. I mainly watch a movie over and over again. That actually helps me get my opinion out because if a movie's rewatchable, you're going to do it. But if you watch it and you be done, you're like, no, is it? I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys can sit down and watch your favorite movies over and over and over again. I just do it to get the small details out, make my review even more perfect, like as perfect as I can. The things I hate that people do, and I'm not bringing this guy's name into this because I'm tired of putting his name out there for everyone to hear and people to go to watch his videos. He always wants to bring race. Like recently, he just did a video saying that was it the Lord of the Rings? Only reason why people like it because it had an all-white cast, which is certainly not true. It's certainly not true, and it would have been good even with a black actor, or with a Hispanic actor, or with an Asian actor. It could have been better with. It could have been good with Barney the fucking dinosaur. The reason why it was good had an awesome script. Peter Jackson knew what he was doing. All the cast members knew what they were doing. The makeup was awesome. The special effects was awesome. That's why it was good. It wasn't because there was an all-white cast. I hate people who put politics and put race into reviews. That honestly gets on my nerves. Those should not be a part of your movie review. You should be reviewing the movie that's been put in front of you. Put your differences aside and review the fucking movie. If you hate it because it had a certain type of cast, like one race cast or something, that's on you. Don't review it, and don't sit there and come up with lies saying how the movie's bad. Don't do that, because that's not how you review a film. That is not. How you review a film is if you truly love a film, you're gonna care about it even more, and you're gonna watch it, and you're gonna sit there, and you'll get all the details out. You're gonna sit there and be like, "Wow, that was a good movie," or "Wow, that really disappointed me and it sucked." That's how you properly review a film. I mean, don't be watching these people who want to put politics and race into their movie reviews. Don't watch them because they don't care about films. They don't. You can easily tell people like the reviewers who care about films: Chris Stuckman, Jeremy Johns, James Rolfe, Doug Walker. These these are the people. JonTron even does film reviews, and he does them honestly. I mean, these go on Stardust. People on Stardust do amazing reviews. I'm on there. But people like that, they care about films. They love films, and they want to get out the best review they can. People like the guy I just no, I'm not mentioning, but his newest video was utter trash. His video was nothing but steered towards hate. Oh, and Nordic Warrior does honest reviews. You may not agree with his opinion, but he does honest reviews. But people like no, the guy I'm not speaking the name of. Probably guys already know him, but you don't do that. You don't bring race into a movie review. You don't. You don't say a movie sucks or a movie's not good because it has a one race cast in it. That's that's stupid, and that's ignorant. That's ignorant as fuck. I mean, why even say that? Why? You don't care about films if you do something like that. So this is my video on this topic. I hope you guys do better with your reviewing and stuff. Also, another thing I want to say: take notes while you're watching a movie. Take notes. That also helps me. I have a notebook back there. It's full of notes of movies I reviewed. But hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll see you tomorrow for my new video.